If you think this K-drama is nothing special, think twice. So this K-drama is about a woman who has been raised in an abusive family. Her mother was beaten up by her father. This woman meets a female customer in her store, and she sees that this customer has a lot of bruises, and she figures out that those bruises must have been left by her husband. But what does she do about it? She does nothing. She doesn't report it. She doesn't tell about it to her colleagues. She doesn't do anything about it, and she just lets it slide. This woman had a really rich husband. He was purchasing a lot of the stuff in the store, so he was bringing a lot of cash into the store. So that's why the protagonist didn't say anything about it at the time. However, later on, she finds out that this very female customer that she had, who had a rich husband, she ended up dying in an accident because I think she was run over by a car that was driven by her husband. The protagonist decided not to stay silent anymore because she realized that if she stays silent, that means she is complicit. That means that she agrees with it. But she doesn't agree with it. She does not like domestic violence. She doesn't think that it should be acceptable. She decided to tell the authorities about the stuff that she saw, about the fact that this woman had a lot of bruises and that this woman was actually abused by her husband. And then she decides to visit her best friend. She actually comes uninvited because her best friend kind of started distancing herself from her. The protagonist noticed that it's just fishing. It doesn't sit right with her. Like, she thinks that there is something wrong going on. She comes over to her best friend's house, and that's where she learns that her best friend was actually a victim of domestic violence because her best friend was beaten up by her husband. So they come up with a sinister plan to get rid of her husband. I'm not going to tell you further. You have to watch this K-drama. But again, this K-drama is incredible. You have to watch it. It only has 8 episodes, so it's like a mini series, but it's incredible. I really loved it. I'm talking about a K-drama which is called As You Stood By. So tell me, have you seen this K-drama? What you think about it? Let me know in the comments below, and also don't forget to follow me.